Start of a new school and business year. We're still a few weeks away from cherry blossoms here in northeastern and central PA, Anthony, that is for sure.
Yeah, soon enough, Scott. And in fact, one of my friends works for NPR in Philadelphia, and they're seeing everything bloom. So it's coming up close, but not quite just yet. So for this evening, it's going to feel like spring. But before we get into the forecast, it's 7:30, so we have to reveal the answer to my weather question. And if you didn't know, we asked a question at 7 o'clock. What is the warmest temperature ever in the Scranton area in the month of March? And here are your options: 81, 83, 85, 87. I'll give you one more chance to think, ponder. And the answer is C, 85 degrees. And that happened on the last day of March in 1998. And if you're curious, if you're in the Williamsport area, the record is 87. So just a couple degrees warmer. The answer would have been D if you're in the Williamsport area. And speaking about records, it was a warm day. It was a warm spell there in 1998 because the record was set in 1998, 84 on the 30th and 85 on the 31st. So that was a really warm end of the month. But for right now, it's very mild. We're seeing a scattering of some showers, mainly on the west side of the state, but these will come closer to us later this evening. I'll show you that here in a minute. But take a look at these temperatures: 65 Peckville, 65 Glen Lyon, 67 in Williamsport, 69 in Jersey Shore. Got this warm fetch of air that's coming in with the clouds that are now in place. We're not going to be cooling that much for the overnight hours, but we got this impulse of energy right here that'll be sliding in, creating some rain showers. Here's a view in Pottsville right now. I want to show you the loop once again because you could see the full moon, about to be full moon. Do you see it? One more time. You see it? Right about here. The full moon is going to be full. Well, the moon's going to be full there on Wednesday, the pink moon for the first full moon of April. So here's a live view in Wilkes-Barre right now. The sun's beginning to descend. Here's a view right now in Milford. Temperature right now very mild, 64 degrees as the sun is officially now set in that area. So the clouds are going to hold on for the overnight. 58 for the morning low tomorrow with a few spotty showers possible. So here are those showers I showed you a minute ago. Those will be passing in dry in the early part of the day, but watching another round of showers for the commuting time. So the commute not 100% dry, but the showers will pass in very quickly. We're not talking about torrential downpours, I don't think. There's a couple of scattered showers. If you're doing anything outside tomorrow, maybe getting an early start on that yard work, the afternoon will be mostly dry. You could see a stray sprinkle here or there, but watching a round of downpours as we head into the later part of the evening on Tuesday into Wednesday. So there's going to be enough time tomorrow to get what you need to get done. It's just that chance that may get a little bit wet, especially if you don't have an umbrella. So those high temperatures tomorrow in the 70s, some may touch 80 degrees in the afternoon. It's going to be another warm day. In fact, touch humid. And you may get, if you like getting that walk done, you may get a little bit of a sweat on. So the winds will continue to gust out of the south. Wednesday turns out to be a little bit more unsettled as we see multiple rounds of rain. Again, dry time in between, but Wednesday is going to be one of those days where you need to keep an eye on radar because I think a couple of us will see 2, even 3 rounds of rainfall. Again, that'll be for Wednesday, and then Thursday, only a couple drops possible. So here's overall what's happening in the grand scheme of things. A front is lifting up north, that's why we're going to be warm. Then on Wednesday, a cold front will sag south, and that's going to be that focus of showers for Wednesday. That front will pass all the way in. That's why Thursday should be mostly dry. But then if you're looking for some more warm weather, lifts back up once again. So we'll be watching that front for most of the week. It'll provide us for some rain showers. A brief cool down on Thursday, but we spring right back up for the first couple days of April. Highs back into the 70s, so a little blip. Don't pay attention to the little blip. It's going to stay warm overall here over the next week with highs in the 70s for about the next 5-6 days. How about that? That's a good forecast.
We deserve it, Anthony.
Yeah,
we do.
Yep, we do.
Thank you.